Hey guys, Andrew from Contagiously Unintelligent here at the Aurora Theater, located inside of the acting studio here in Long Beach. I'm sitting here with Charles, who is the owner and orchestrator of the chaos that happens behind the scenes. So, how you doing, Charles?
Things are good. I'm glad you came by. It's nice to get to meet you. I know you're working with one of my actors, Kenji Easley, and I'm glad that you're here. Let's get into this thing.
Indeed. Charles, how did my acting studio come to be? Where did you come up with the idea of creating this?
I've been an actor since I was 17 years old in high school, and then I went on to Long Beach City College and did lots of plays there. I was in a directing program, and it's a wonderful place for me to start. And then I got a job on a soap opera called Days of Our Lives, and then I thought I was very important. So I just left City College and I went to Hollywood and then pursued work there. And I have been behind the camera as a shooter, a director, an editor for the past 30 years, and then also doing work in front of the camera. So the acting studio has been a place where I could deliver what I've learned to actors, both from a cinematic point of view and also from an actor's perspective. And I continue to study myself. I don't think you're ever done with this work. And it's been truly incredible since taking on this space. We created a 50-seat theater here so that my actors could experience the stage, because a lot of times people that come here have never been on a stage, and they will never be on a stage. So I needed to give them the feeling of what that was really like, and it's been going really well. We teach stand-up comedy here. We teach improvisation. We have classes for kids and teens. We have a camera class. Up above us, we have a 17-foot screen that rolls down, and people are able to really view their work on a large screen format in a 50-seat theater to see what you really look like doing the work. So it's an extraordinary space that we were able to create, and I'm glad that you got to check it out and watching some things here that are unfolding.
Yeah, I've had the pleasure of the stand-up show with the students that have just finished their class. Yeah, they finished their workshop. And then I also seen a couple of live performances with the bands that have rented the space out. One of them being Those Guys and somebody else, which I never really got the name of. But since I live in the neighborhood,
I think that's you.
Actually, you dropped some bling there.
I was just trying to blame it on you. Totally.
Now, working with the city and working with the other theaters, do you communicate and keep a network with the other theaters, like Playhouse, Found? I think there's a couple others I'm forgetting. But
no, because we're not really the stage is what we call the Aurora Theater, and really it's mostly based for the people that are taking classes here, so they could actually do these performances on stage. It really is here for the purposes of the students who experience the stage. So the other theaters do what they do, and they do a really good job around here. But here, it's basically student-centric produced productions for the most part. We are you know how they have boutique agencies, right, that represent people? I feel like we're a boutique space for actors that want a very personal one-on-one training. And that's my stomach, by the way, right there. I don't know if you could hear that. But, yeah, we do demo reels. We shoot headshots. Some people have called us like a one-stop shop, to be able to have this training here at this level with wonderful teachers. We now have a wonderful teacher from Groundlings that's teaching a character development workshop, which you know about. So to try to bring the best value that we can to the students that come is the goal of my acting studio, and to give them also a theatrical experience. There's a lot of people that are coming through here that are doing very well, and that includes comics, improvisers, and certainly screen actors. So it's been quite wonderful. And to be honest, this space here is, I feel really fortunate to have found it. And a couple years ago, we built it out, including our mutual friend Kenji that helped actually build this stage. It's a beautiful space, and it's very unique in the style of a 1940s decor and theater, and it's been just great. It's an amazing, magical place, this acting studio and this stage. It's amazing, and I hope that your viewership and people come here and they experience it for themselves.
What would be the websites and the pages that you would suggest people find your stuff?
myactingstudio.com for the acting studio part, and then you'll see some information at theauroratheater.com. You find all the information there that you need. We often give free classes for people to experience it, orientation, and then you can audit other classes.
I know you've got like Fridays are generally your like open mic nights of sorts. Is there?
We have an open mic here every Friday night, 7:30 sign up with an 8 o'clock show. That's been very successful. And we just produced, actually a woman named Felice G. just produced a show with 5 professional comedians, all professionals, and they filled the room, and it was an amazing event. Maybe you'll come to the next one.
Oh, I definitely will.
Good. Have 5 minutes ready about your life.
Oh, God. Great.
Wait,
Now I'm
no,
going to
wait,
be the bad the other. I'm going to be placed on stage now. I don't know what I just signed up for.
Well, thank you, Charles. Is there anything special you want to say or push while we're on the line?
Most people that start to work with me here start off in the foundation class. That is there's a 9-week course and there's a 12-week course. We cover a lot of fundamentals, including cold reading, a lot of personal work, technique, performance of scene work and monologues. And the last few weeks are all on camera on this beautiful 17-foot screen with excellent equipment and audio, and they really get to feel what it would be like for them to be on the silver screen. So it's been a blessed, beautiful space, and thanks for coming. I really appreciate it.
Not a problem. Yeah, you have the same aspects as Contagiously Unintelligent, because we know everybody has a story, and with voices in the crowd like we have here, is we're sharing that story with a broader audience via YouTube or Facebook or anything like that by giving you another avenue of viewership. Like building your audience as well as ours and collaborating to get the bigger picture and get everyone's story heard. But this is Andrew Brown at the My Acting Studio, the Aurora Theater, here in Long Beach, California, saying good night.